Hey everyone, welcome back to Review with Harper and Max. If you've ever tried using your phone for navigation on a motorcycle, you already know the pain. Glare, vibrations, dead battery, and trying to tap a screen with gloves on while pretending it's totally safe. So today we're looking at wireless Motorcycle CarPlay and Android Auto screens. Basically a dedicated display that mounts to your bars and gives you maps, music, calls, and voice control without constantly pulling out your phone. All of the product links are in the description, and I'm going to break these down by what actually matters on a bike. Screen brightness, waterproofing, mounting, Bluetooth behavior with helmet headsets, and whether the extra features are useful or just marketing. Let's go. Number 1. WonVon Motorcycle CarPlay Screen. This one is the keep it simple pick. A 5-inch screen is small enough that it doesn't take over your cockpit, but still big enough to glance at maps without squinting. The big selling points here are wireless CarPlay plus Android Auto and dual Bluetooth, which usually means it can juggle your phone connection and your helmet headset connection more smoothly. If you're commuting or doing weekend rides, this type of unit hits the sweet spot. Quick boot up, easy voice control, Siri, Google Assistant, and you keep your phone in your jacket where it belongs. The practical win is the glove-friendly operation and that it's built with riding conditions in mind: anti-glare, night mode, and a more rugged housing. Best for riders who want a compact screen that does the main CarPlay/Android Auto job without getting fancy. Number 2. 2026 YZW Motorcycle CarPlay Screen. This YZW feels like it's aiming for that daily rider crowd, especially if you ride in mixed weather. It's IP67 waterproof. It's also a 5-inch IPS panel with that same 854 by 480 resolution range, and it leans hard into works on basically any bike with simple wiring. A CC plus 12 volts and ground. One feature I actually like here is the idea of TPMS expansion. Not everyone needs tire pressure monitoring, but if you tour or ride longer distances, having the option to add it later is a nice upgrade path. Touch responsiveness while wearing gloves is one of those things brands always promise. In real life, some gloves work great. Thick winter gloves can be hit or miss. But a lot of these motorcycle-focused screens are better than trying to use your phone. Best for all-weather riders who want a straightforward 5-inch unit with a clean install and optional TPMS upgrades. Number 3. Ruist Mox61. Okay, this one is where things start feeling more premium. A 6.1-inch screen is a really nice middle ground. Bigger than 5-inch without going full 7-inch small tablet on your handlebars. But the big headline here is the 1440 by 720 resolution and claimed 1000 nits brightness. That's what helps with real sunlight visibility. It also includes TPMS built in, and the magnetic quick mount is a big deal if you park outside, commute, or just don't want to leave expensive gear sitting on your bike. Dual Bluetooth is here too, and when dual Bluetooth is implemented well, it usually means fewer connection headaches between phone to screen, screen to headset. Best for riders who care about screen clarity and brightness and want fast removal for security. Number 4. Alvoryn Motorcycle CarPlay Screen. This one is the big screen gang. A 7-inch display is awesome for readability, especially if you're doing touring routes and you want maps to be very glanceable. The resolution here is a wide-style 1600 by 600, so it's built for that landscape layout. It also pushes features like music sharing and multiple audio outputs, plus it includes a TF card, which can be handy for offline media. Just remember, on most of these devices, the TF card is usually for media storage, not for magically making navigation offline without your phone. Mounting options are a nice touch too. You get a more permanent bracket and a more portable setup. Best for touring riders who want the biggest screen and the most readable navigation view. Number 5. Carpuride W702. Carpuride is one of the more recognizable names in this space, and the W702 is basically the safe mainstream 7-inch option. It has the basics done right. wireless CarPlay and Android Auto dual Bluetooth, phone plus helmet headset, 1000 nit brightness, IP67 waterproof rating, and a detachable anti-theft mount, which matters more than people think until the first time you have to park your bike downtown. It also includes some audio tuning with a built-in EQ. Is that life-changing? Not really. But if you're playing music through the unit from a card or Bluetooth audio path, it can help tame harshness. One thing I appreciate, it clearly explains power options. Some riders hardwire it to ACC. Others want to use a USB setup. Just be honest about your bike's USB output. Weak USB ports can cause random shutoffs. Best for riders who want a proven 7-inch option with strong brightness, waterproofing, and anti-theft convenience. Number 6. WonVon 7-inch screen with dual dash cams. Alright, this one is the overachiever. You're getting wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but also dual cameras, front and rear style setup, plus BSD blind spot detection and TPMS. Now, here's the honest take. If you want a device that doubles as a ride recorder, this can be super appealing. If you don't care about cameras, you might be paying for features you'll barely use. The idea of having dash cam footage on a motorcycle is actually legit, especially for commuting, insurance situations, or just documenting rides. The biggest question is always how well it works in real riding conditions: vibration, rain, night glare. But as a concept, it's the most all-in-one safety package in your list. Best for riders who want CarPlay plus recording and safety features in one unit. Number 7. Carpuride W702BS PRO. This one is super specific, and that's a good thing. If you ride a compatible BMW and you want integration with the Wonder Wheel, this is the kind of unit that makes the bike feel more factory, because you can control the screen without reaching forward to tap everything. It also adds features like music sharing, intercom-style dual helmet connection sensor, light auto brightness, and even extra data readouts depending on your setup and compatibility. But yeah, this is not a universal fits-everything pick. It's a BMW rider who wants BMW integration pick. And if you're in that group, it makes a lot of sense. Best for BMW riders who want Wonder Wheel control and a more integrated cockpit experience. Alright, quick, real-world picks. If you want the simplest, cleanest setup and you like a compact screen, WonVon 5-inch or YZW 5-inch. Both cover the basics without taking over your handlebars. If you care most about screen sharpness plus sunlight brightness, and you want something that feels more premium, Ruist Mox61 is the one I'd look at first. If you want a big, easy-to-read 7-inch display for touring, Carpuride W702 is the safe, popular choice. If you want everything in one box with cameras and extra safety features, the WonVon 7-inch with dash cams plus BSD plus TPMS is the feature king. And if you ride a compatible BMW and want Wonder Wheel control and a more factory-like feel, Carpuride W702BS PRO is clearly built for you. All of the product links are in the description. If you want, drop a comment with your bike model and how you ride, commuter, weekend canyon runs, or touring, and I'll tell you which screen makes the most sense for your setup. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.